right for them there, quick. Beautiful quality right there, good 75, 275, 270 to go. 270, a bit 65, all right, a bit 65. I got 265, a bit 265. I got 65, a bit 65 now. I got a bit 265 gone. I got 5, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9, 6, 9. I got 269. I got 70. I bet 70 bid.
800 head of cattle at the Warrnambool monthly store sale, and Anthony Marnie joins me. Anthony, a little bit shorter. Cattle are getting shorter supply here now, but it still hasn't rained. Good market though at the top end, and cattle struggle towards the bottom end.
Well, yeah, look, as you say, the rain here hasn't sort of eventuated just yet, but hopefully it will. But yeah, look, I think numbers are generally going to be on a decline by the way the season's heading, and you know, a lot of people have sort of quit cattle there fairly early. But as far as the market went itself, I thought our grown steers sold very, very well. They were probably, you know, definitely dearer than the last sale, probably, you know, anywhere between 10 to 15 cents. Just probably just lacked that grazier competition on those sort of cattle that was sort of around that, you know, 300 to sort of 340 kilo, 350 kilo weight, just sort of lacked in. And you could just see people just haven't got the feed, just to have the confidence to buy it. But they still, it was a steady. But the cattle suited to the feedlot and heifers and everything, I thought sold exceptionally well.
Yeah, those heifers suiting the feedlot in around that 255 to 265. Yeah, look, we've seen it better, we've seen it worse. It's hanging in there, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I think it's indicative there that, you know, you see the people that are buying them, you know, from the feedlot industry, and I suppose, you know, they're looking at their crystal ball, and a lot, from what I hear, a lot of these cattle are only going to go on a short-term grain feeding rotation because they're sort of looking at the winter supply, and I think that's why I think that sort of style of cattle are going to hold their price all right. But look, don't get me wrong, when it rains, those sort of mid-weight cattle, they'll pick up in price very, very quickly. And you know, we had a nice pen of Angus cows here today, and you know, to carve April, and yeah, they sort of probably stole the show. They made 21.75, I think, so sold very well.
Yeah, the local area here has suffered, to the east of you, suffered pretty badly with fires. So you've got those sorts of things as an agency industry and a community to look after at the moment.
Yeah, well, just as agents, look, we, you know, I mean, we've sort of got together as a stock agency group here, and we sort of just made sure that we just got to keep calling in those fellas, and you know, it's been terrific, the donations of hay, you know, and people are ringing up all the time. You know, I was out the road the other day and a fella just pulled up and he said, you know, Ants, where can I go to help out? I just said, come with me, I'll take you to Blake. You know, people want fences rolled up. That's the big thing at the moment, but you know, they're going to get a lot of help in the next probably, you know, week to 10 days, but just people don't forget, it's that 3 and 4 week, you know, 5-week period down the track. Just don't forget, if you've got a spare weekend or someone like that, there's always centres at Hawkesdale, there'll be Garbock, and there'll also be Cobden and Terang, where people will be able to ring up and donate their time, because it's really, really needed this time. But look, so far, you know, the local community's really got behind them. You know, there's excavators and dozers and everything out there doing the work. But yeah, look, it's a real pity, but they're resilient, and you know, some people have lost a lot of stock, a lot of sheep, but you know, they've got a smile on their face. I don't know, I take my hat off to them, I really do, but they have got a smile on their face, and they're getting to it, putting their nose to the grindstone.
All the best with that, and thanks.